Now it's the big mama. We could stop our jerk progression at the jerk. We've got the strength and stability, we've got the mobility and the practice of the overhead quarter squat. Now we're practicing the jerk. Life is hunky-dory. If you want to ruin all that and make your life a living hell again, the long cycle clean and jerk is the way to go. Now, as hard as the long cycle is, because of the fact that there's a clean every time, there's also this interesting state of flow that can come along with it. It is challenging. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's a challenging exercise. It's a really rewarding exercise. You can use light bells and go on forever, and it just feels like you get the same kind of mental clarity that you do from taking a vigorous hike in nature or going on a long speed walk and processing all of the stuff that's going on in your life with friends while you're out there walking. The long cycle clean and jerk can be all things. It can also be terribly aggressive. The heavier the weight, the more challenging the long cycle gets, obviously. But the utility of this exercise is multifaceted. So here's the long cycle clean and jerk. We know the jerk, we know the double clean, we're gonna put them together. Only the first repetition comes from the floor. Backswing and zip up. Dip, drive, dip. Recover. Clean. Dip, drive, dip. Recover. It's just got a flow to it. Now, we take the intensity way up. Say with double 32s, and it turns into an ordeal. But it's not that different. Not going to do as many of them, but the alignment really doesn't change, and the difficulty of the exercise only comes from the drive portion, really, and the recovery. So if you want to get a lot of weight overhead a bunch of times, the long cycle clean and jerk is the way to go. If you want to zen out and get some mental clarity, the long cycle clean and jerk is the way to go. If you want to get used to handling weight overhead so that your push press or press are easier when you're ready to switch up to the next bell or pair of bells, the long cycle clean and jerk. If you want to get a hinge pattern, a squat pattern, an upper body pull, and an upper body push all in one stop, the long cycle clean and jerk is your exercise of choice. It's a beautiful lift. You pair it with something like a get up or a press or a bent press so that you're still creating tension through a long range of motion. You really don't need much more. It's a fantastic lift. And that's the jerk progression. Next, we're on to the double snatch.